ballpark.
Welcome back, guys. I know this is weird, right? Because I'm welcoming you guys. Welcome to episode 36. I'm going to change it up a little today. We are recapping the Orioles versus the Yankees at Camden. And this is episode 36. If you're new to the channel, thank you for the subs coming from NYY News. Shout out to Pete and the NYY News TV family for having us on game season. I know a bunch of you guys, this is going to be your first episode, so welcome. That being said, I know it's a tough series. We'll talk about it. We'll rant about it. We'll argue. We'll see what the Yankees can or cannot do at this point. But Mario, I know you did go out there to Camden. You did go 1-1. How was your trip?
Honestly, dude, I go over there to win. First off, thank you also to NYY News TV, for everything they do for us. Pete, for having us on game season again. All the support from you guys. We really appreciate it. I know the season has been, less than ideal. The product on the field hasn't been great. But, we thank you guys for always sticking by us and, being there, watching us, listening to us, whatever you guys listen to us on or watch us on. But went to Camden Yards, super nice ballpark, top 3 stadium in baseball, in my opinion. And yeah, food was there. Food was great there, excuse me. I got a split there, I guess. I wasn't there for Sunday's game, which I guess
Thank God.
you could say, because,
we were all going to go out there. Speaking
Yeah.
of Pete, we were all thinking about going out there. Pete is down there, so we were thinking about going to that third game, but it got moved from 1 to 7. We're from New Jersey, so we couldn't go down there, and then Pete to go up through D.C. traffic. It's insane. So we ended up not going, which could have been Sevy's. I think it will be Sevy's last start. We dodged the bullet, I think. But we'll get into that. Mario, you were also like a weatherman for like an hour and a half because on Friday night. So that was pretty cool, too. I saw that.
Yeah, I mean, it was weird because they were like, oh, we got in there. They're like, oh, don't worry, 10 o'clock, the rain should be coming. The games are quick with the pitch clock. Shouldn't be anything we have to worry about. And then, we get in there. They put the tarp on the field. I was like, that's a little bit weird. I didn't see anybody come out. And the game started at 9:30. I thought they were just in there to just sell us, their fries, their chicken buckets, chicken bucket version in Baltimore. But we ended up playing the game. And it was a game where, I want to say we got our soul snatched, but I feel like there's been so many of that this year, especially the games that I've been at. CJ Crone, the game in Colorado, the Grand Slam, take the lead back. There's been a few games where it's just like, the Yankees snatch your soul, but I mean, that was a game we had multiple opportunities. And shout out to our ace, man. He did ace-like things,
Yes, sir.
He did his thing on the mound there. Always, a delight to see him pitch, no matter, what it is. I always enjoy to see him on the mound, and it stinks, man. Him being on the mound there and not getting the win, and us not getting the win either as a team.
Yep.
So it sucks.
I mean, Cole definitely brought it that day. He went 7 innings strong, no one runs, 5 strikeouts, no walks, only 3 hits. That being said, it's tough because it seems to be happening since May where the Yankees don't have any run support for Cole. Let's be honest, he should be around 15 wins, and he's not. I'm still gonna stick by my prediction. That's what he should have had, Mary. I know you're thinking that I jinxed him, but I don't think so. I don't think I have that much power to jinx the whole offense.
No,
and it's not on Cole's fault, So it's like I would love to see those numbers. I haven't checked that when the run support when Cole's on the mound. But that being said, Cole brought it 7. He went 7 strong. King came in relief, walked and struck out 2. Peralta I believe it was 1 pitch, right?
Yep.
That was crazy.
Yep.
And then Kingley throwing, 5 changeups in a row?
8 changeups. 8 changes in a row. And I was looking up there, and I was like a bit confused with guys that were sitting up in the 300s for that game. So it's kind of hard to tell a velo from there especially. But I'm looking, and I'm like, is it like broken? Because it keeps saying changeup. Check after the game. I guess Higgy was calling the game. He decided to go.
I don't think that's on Higgy.
Roarvet. Excuse me.
Roarvet.
Higgy wasn't calling. Roarvet. Excuse me. Roarvet.
Yeah, you're right. Because they had that interaction, Cole, and that was pretty funny. Yeah. They had that, like, he was checking him off, no, and then at one point he's like, I don't care, whatever the fuck you want. He literally said that to Ben.
Yeah.
But that being said, listen, it's their first. I think it's the second game. Maybe they called the first. I mean, they're gonna. But listen, he called a great game. Coles said he picked some good pitches, good spots as well. So, I mean, I love to see more of Ben. We'll talk about that later. But to your point about the 8 changeups, I don't think that came from Ben. I think that comes from inside. I mean, remember when Clark last year threw the 7 curveballs? Was it or was it sliders in a row to SpongeBob for the walk off? Yep. So it's like I think there's something where that's his best pitch, and we want you to throw it 50 times. Which again, these are big leaguers. You throw the same thing. I don't care. 8, 9 times they're gonna catch one, and Santander does that a lot to us. Seems to. Maybe we should have traded for him last year and had him on our team. But listen, they walk us off 1-0. I know that was a super sour ending to your night since you waited and everything like that. But listen, Cole pitched great. I'm always going to stick by that. That's always a positive for the Yankees. And it was a game that we could have won. This is the first place team right now, and we split with them without Judge. And then, again, we were close with them in this game. And we'll talk about the third game later. But, yeah, the Yankees just can't convert. Grayson has been struggling, and he came back. He looked better after coming back from being sent down. But still, the Yankees can't get much done. Lose 1-0.
Listen, lose 1-0, but let's go to game 2 right away, Kevin. In game 2, it was good to see the offense alive, you know?
Yep.
It was good to see something out of the offense. Tyler Wells, which a lot of Orioles fans were saying that was one of their best. You know, Tyler Wells going for them. I know a lot of fans like Bradish there, but he didn't get a start in the series. And Aaron Judge, you know, first game in right field.
I envy you for watching that.
What do you mean?
I said I envy you a little bit. You got to see his home run back right there.
Yeah, amazing. Amazing seats we had. Pretty much right behind home plate, like field level. Super nice seats I got. But yeah, super nice to see the Yankees offense show up. Higgy with a homer. Stanton with a homer over the wall, which is super impressive. Higgy went over the wall as well. And Judge, man, you know, he put one into the bullpen. Yankees won that game 8-3. Clark didn't have his best stuff, but he battled. Got that big strike out of O'Hearn.
He let out a roar. Like it, man. Like, see, I think that's.
I like
listen,
that.
He showed some fire here and there, but I think having Rodon and having guys like that has opened up floodgates for guys who maybe wanted to do it but haven't done it. Clark definitely was battling in that in this outing, and I was gonna say, man, don't forget about Hawaiian Hustles clearing double bases, clearing double. Top of the
dude. That was a huge moment in the game. I think
2 outs too.
A lot of Yankee fans did understand them. I guess last year that was like the biggest thing. The Yankees put him in a tough spot playing shortstop. Yeah. We all agreed that he should not be a shortstop for the Yankees. But listen, him in left field, third base, we'll take that. I mean, he might play center field one of these days. You never know, because with the trade talk that's going on, we don't know who's going to be here after Tuesday. What the plan is, are we buying, are we selling? We'll get into that. But good win by the Yankees in Game 2. Anything else you got for Game 2, or let's just go?
I was just gonna say Schmidt to Ian Hamilton had 2 great innings too, with 3 strikeouts. Ian, Nick Ramirez was also in there for the 2 and finished it off. But that being said, Higgy caught that one. We were thinking that maybe, and Higgy had a good game offensively, and we were thinking that maybe since the Yankees don't play their catchers back to back, normally when Trevi was there, that we would see Ben again against a righty, which made more sense, but we didn't. And the Yankees, I guess, chose to go with Higgy, besides maybe LeMahieu, who has had a few decent games to play back-to-back. And we go on to Game 2. The Yankees win that one 8-3, and we're rolling. We're like, listen, we almost won yesterday. We should have won yesterday, honestly, and take the series from the get. And we're going to tomorrow with Sevy, possibly Sevy's last start as a Yankee. Let's leave on a high note, but didn't go that way.
It did not go that way. Again, huge shout out to Pete and NYY News TV for having us on. We really enjoy, doing those live streams with him.
Yeah.
You guys get to see our live reaction. I'm sure a ton of you, if you aren't subscribed to NYY News, please subscribe to them. Pete,
please sub.
He's one of the best in the games.
And check that game out. It was fun for a tough game. It's better to watch it with friends. Trust me. It changes the perspective of everything. We talk about it in between. It's a lot of fun, even though what we're watching isn't. But, I mean, it keeps your sanity, man. You're watching this by yourself at your house. You might be pacing back and forth and going, what the hell's wrong with this team, man?
But yeah, we crack jokes. Pete's pretty funny. Kevin's pretty funny. I mean, I don't. In blowouts, I try to laugh a little bit, but it's tough because, I mean, we're all diehard fans. I guess I'm a little younger. I take a little bit more to the heart when the Yankees lose. It kind of ruins my day, but it ruins all of our days. But I don't know. I'm just a little different. But
everybody takes it a little different. Listen, I was pissed in the beginning, and I was pissed at times. You could see me mini rants here and there because it's like we're seeing more of the same, and we'll talk about it later. It's just that it gets frustrating when we know that the team could be better because we have guys even in AAA who should be up here who can give us the same thing. If it will not be worse than what Greg Allen is giving you or what maybe Billy McKinney is giving you. Bowers, I love Bowers. We'll talk about that. But, yeah, Mario, again, it was fun. Shout out to Pete and NYY News. Go out there and check it. If you guys want to watch some of it, it's hilarious. We're here cracking jokes here and there. Hit that like button, too. But, yeah, Yankees, tough one. Sevy gives up 6 in the first?
It was ugly.
7,
just
sorry.
Ugly, 7, yeah. Just an ugly start to Severino. That is his third start in July where he's given up 7 runs or more. His first 2 starts in July, he gave up 7 runs. Excuse me, I just saw a quote just popped up from Severino himself. Right now, I feel like I'm the worst pitcher in the game. I mean, that should tell you all about what he feels. That's his confidence. When you have 0 confidence, you might as well throw everything else out the window.
Yeah.
You have confidence on the mound, especially in the major leagues. I'm not saying you're finished for the rest of your career, but you're in a really tough
But you
place.
need to figure it out. And I was going to say, Mario, that's one thing I'll give. I mean, last year he had some comments about the ball that Bregman hit that I didn't like. But, again, that's the analytics in his head. But saying stuff like that, even though I'd rather maybe he say something a little less, but, I mean, that's kind of taking responsibility himself. He knows he's struggling right now. I'm pretty sure somebody else in Boone won't say it, but he will. So I appreciate that, actually.
Even though you may appreciate other fans are still like, dude, you're getting paid millions of dollars. Like, stop sucking. Which I get that part too.
It's not that easy.
Yeah, I wish we could just tell him, like pitch better, but you can't. I mean,
listen,
there's so much wrong with Sevy, and I think it's mental in part. Maybe he just needs a change of scenery. Just some of the quotes from last year. And Sevy's my guy, homegrown ace, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
De lo mío.
Yeah, for real. And he's had some good moments, but he's had some really, really tough moments as a Yankee. And unfortunately, he's gonna. When it's all said and done, I think Yankee fans are gonna see him as a little bit of a disappointment. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the fence. I think his career here will be 50-50. I mean, he had Tommy John, but I mean, what's the percentage of starting pitchers getting Tommy John these days? So you got to look at that as well. It was a young guy. We brought him in the tough spot. I mean, when we needed him in the beginning, and he was able to supply us with some pitching in the beginning. He had his moments in the playoffs. Yes, he had a bad wild card start, but he also had some good ones against Oakland and everything, I remember. So, I mean, yeah, Sevy had his moments for sure. De lo mío personal, I hope you figure it out. If you're not a Yankee from now on, I'm pretty sure you will figure it out. You have some nasty stuff. We've seen it. He needs that velocity back bad. When he's high 90s, he's disgusting. When he's 98, 99, hovering there. He even got to 100 last year, I believe, at one point against that Texas game. So, I mean, I don't know what happened. This year he's been 95, 96 all year on. That one good start he had, his fastball was around 97. So, I don't know what's going on. Is he coming back? Is he not 100%? Let's see. I don't think he's going to be a Yankee moving forward. If he is, he'll probably be a long relief guy. But I think the Yankees look to move him. You might not get much for him, but I'm pretty sure another club will accept a change of scenery. Yankees eating some money. It's a rental. If it doesn't work out, just put him in the bullpen as well. So, yeah, man, good luck to Sevy. I don't think he'll be here Tuesday, but it sucks to see him ended that way.
I mean, we'll see at this point. We don't even know. There's been rumors here and there. Jack Flaherty, Dylan Carlson to the Yankees has been reported. Jordan Hicks was, and then the Blue Jays went out. They're like, yo, we need a reliever. Romano went down. They went and got the reliever. The Yankees didn't. I mean, we got Loaiza coming back, so people are like, dude, it's not the end of the world. But it sucks to see a division rival, go out and go get
better while the team that says they need to get better and they know they need to get better is not really doing much. mean, I said it.
It's frustrating.
We'll wrap this one up. I mean, the Yankees lose 9-3. Severino and Iran to Abreu, and honestly, Sevy gave up all 9 runs, 10 hits.
Yeah, it was ugly.
2 walks, not great. Gave up that shot to Frazier, out of all people.
The 3-run shot pretty much put the game to bed there. I mean, there's a couple opportunities in the game with Hickey bases loaded. Glaber came up.
That would have been huge. That would have been
But
huge if Hickey would have came up in there because the
it's
Yankees.
tough. You're trying to hit a 9-run bomb, like it's tough.
Yeah, listen, the other guys like Bowers and we had moments in the game where we could have that Higgy moment. I think it was just like, listen, we just gave up 7 and we couldn't convert on bases loaded. It's just horrible. Rizzo just looks as bad as a hitter as Sevy's pitching. I think he should have got the day off. I don't know why against a righty you don't play McKinney and then maybe put Bowers at first and give him the day off, or even DJ LeMahieu. If I mean, again, I don't get it. Sometimes you guys want to say the righty lefty matchup, but then sometimes a guy not just throwing a guy out there every single game is the best when he's struggling. When he's hot, that's what we want. Not when he's struggling. And it seems to me that Boone will take a guy out because he needs a rest day when he's hot, but he won't give a rest day. Well, hold on. I was just going to end it with Boone will sit a guy when he's hot to give him a rest day, but when he's struggling, like Rizzo is, he won't sit him. But what was his call? I can't wait to hear this shit.
I'll say the track because I thought the at-bats were building off of last night. I thought we grinded out really well. We made it really tough on Kramer. We couldn't finish off. Dude.
18 strikeouts.
Yankees, and then they added on to it. The reporter, Gary Phillips. Yankees struck out 18 times. There are 27 outs in a regulation baseball game.
Kramer had 7 strikeouts in 4 innings. You tell
5 himself.
you tell me you were making it hard on Kramer. The worst inning for him, I think, was the second inning with Higgy, and then I think the inning. And listen, man, this is the type of stuff that drives me nuts. Instead of sitting there saying, listen, we got to figure out a way of staying consistent. We struggled tonight. At times we looked good. At times we didn't. So I'll take that. But to sit here and say that we made Kramer work.
That's tough.
7 strikeouts in 4 innings. 18 total strikeouts for the Yankees. I mean, you tell me who made who work. I mean, I think you got worked, if anything. So, I mean, and this is the type of stuff that we talk about. We talked about it in the live stream. It's just frustrating. We hear the same thing. It's like he's so tone deaf. He doesn't think that the fan base. I mean, at the end of the day, the fan base is what you're gonna hear. But like I said as well, when you're not afraid of losing your job, when there isn't anything, a sense of urgency, why would you change what you're doing? You're just gonna keep doing you. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, Kev. As they're playing the highlights on ESPN right now, still have the game on. That pitch that he threw to Frazier, 95. I mean,
Dead
anybody
middle.
can turn that around. Yep. And then Adley, he just left that changeup right down the middle. And a good hitter like that, he's gonna make you pay. I don't know, Kev. I don't know where the Yankees go from here. Soto, Bellinger, most likely off the table. Is there a surprise move for the Yankees? I'll be real with you, Kevin. I have absolutely no idea.
I think the surprise. A lot of fans didn't expect Bader to get moved, but I think he will, and that would be a surprise for me too. It seemed like Bader was fit for to be a Yankee. He liked playing in New York. He grew up a Yankee fan. It sucks. I mean, again, I know that the same people that want Bader traded are the same people who stick up for Lawson and stick up for Boone and stick up for the analytical department. Those, I mean, again, Bader gives you great defense. If you could get something for him, I get it. But listen, who had 5-6 home runs last year in the postseason for us?
That's true as well.
It's random, yes, but he's a player. He goes out there, he plays, he hustles, he gives you 110%. So let's see what the Yankees do. Listen, if the Yankees trade him and we call up Everson, I'm okay with that. But if you're trading Bader and you're putting IKF back out there, Mary, we might have to skip an episode or two. Like, honestly, because it's just, what are we doing? Why not play our kids? What is going on with this? What's the plan?
I wish I knew the plan. There's been rumors here and there about buying and selling, that the Yankees won't sell, that they're gonna buy, and it changes like after each game. I don't know, Kevin. If you guys don't know, we'll be giving reactions of like trades, whatever trades do happen. There hasn't been anything to talk about because there's been no trades. There's only been rumors.
No news.
No news.
What news are the Yankees spreading?
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
it's
rumors.
laughable. I mean, I know Mario's. I laugh at it because I always look at stuff from a funny comedic standpoint, because sometimes when things are really, really bad, that's the only thing you can do is laugh. Like, you ever had those bad days where something happens and you're like, of course it'll happen today because my day sucks today. That's the type of day, season the Yankees are having. Of course Judge got hurt. Of course this person gets hurt. Of course this, that, and a third. But listen, man, we're Yankee fans. We're here through thick and thin, ups and downs, no matter what. We love this team. This is why we get so aggravated. Everybody's points, everybody's opinions and points about the team, I understand. Even the guys that I disagree with on Twitter and stuff like that. But my thing is that something obviously needs to change, because this is not working at all. You have the same you have the same core of guys when I'm talking about Stanton, Rizzo, Donaldson. You had those guys for now 3 years, especially. So, I mean, it's like those guys are not working, man. Rizzo, I like Rizzo, bro. I really do. I mean, I thought the way he started this year, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know how you can fall off a cliff that way. And it's not Fernando Tatis's fault. Maybe it was sitting him 3 games in a fucking row after he was on fire. Why didn't the Yankees think about that? You know, so it's like, it drives me nuts. There's literally, what can we do? We can get Candelario,
that's
but
the biggest thing.
But the rumors are that we could trade Glaber. So you trade Glaber and you get Candelario. Does it make the team better? You tell me. To me, it's like the same thing you're swapping for.
Yes.
Yes, Candelario's a switch hitter. He has less home run pop than Bader. I mean, than Torres, but he is a doubles. I think he's top 5 in doubles this year. So he still has some slugging in there. So that being said, but again, you're trading one for the other. What are we doing? What else are we doing? Are we getting a left fielder or not? I mean, listen, it has to be a blockbuster or multiple moves. It has to be like, I don't know, man.
I
I
don't see
don't
that happening in less than 48 hours, but
exactly.
we'll see, maybe cash something up his sleeve, but we'll see. All right, guys. Kevin, you think we're good?
Yeah, we're good, man.
Anything
I mean,
else?
you guys let us know in the comments who you guys think the Yankees move, what they should do. It's frustrating. Hang on tight. We'll know after 2 days what the Yankees are going to do. Even if we decide to sell and the Yankees sell some of their guys that are playing now and are able to move maybe Rizzo, who knows, Bader, Glaber. If we get to see the kids play, I'm okay with the end of the season that way. Still trying to make a run with the kids. It worked in 2017. That being said as well, it'd be nice to see Pereira up here, maybe Chaparro. You move up Dominguez to AAA at the end of the year. Maybe give him a September call-up if he plays a good August in AAA. You never know, right? So that being said, thank you guys for listening. For the new guys, thank you as well. Did I want to go off and explode? Yes, but we still have a trade deadline. I'd rather wait for that. Me and Mario probably make a reaction there, a reaction video if the Yankees do anything or if they do not. It's not going to surprise me if they don't. Mario, any takeaways? Any last words?
Nah. I mean, I'll say something real quick. It's definitely been a tough season, and I'm. If you guys don't know, if you guys are new here, I try to be as optimistic as possible.
Yeah.
But it's been tough. We want to see something like a shake-up, something new, maybe new faces, something change. But I don't know. I'm just trying to. I didn't want to freak out too, because there is still 2 days until the trade deadline is over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Do I have faith? Still a little bit. Maybe it's blind optimism, but we'll see what happens, guys. But nah, man. Thank you guys for listening to the episode 36 of the Bronx and Nothing, and we'll catch you guys next time. Let's make some trades.
Thank you guys. Take it easy. Let's go Yanks.